Hi, I'm Maggie Cruz.
And I'm John Duckett.
And we have another episode of Jordan Uncorked here. And to celebrate the release of our 2016 Cabernet, which will release on May 1st, we thought we would celebrate 40 vintages of Jordan release and open our first vintage of Jordan from 1976. So we thought we'd go through and compare the two, have some fun, and it's always fun when you can open up a 40-year-old bottle of wine.
Yeah, not every day you get to compare two wines 40 years apart.
Yeah.
So this should be fun.
Let's start with the 76.
So, I mean, right off the bat, you're seeing the color. I mean,
yeah, big color
something
difference.
this old is going to be kind of that brick red, more kind of on the orange side.
But there's still life to this wine. I get more of like kind of your tea like characters, kind of like the black tea. And there's a little cedar, but there's still like the fresher cherry and some also dried fruit in there as well.
Get that dried fruit. The acidity on the palate is super lively, actually. And for a wine that's this old, it still has life on the palate, which is awesome.
I was looking back at the notes from the 76, and it was a 7-day harvest.
Yeah, I wish that was the case now. That's not the case.
7 days? That doesn't sound bad at all.
Sounds fun.
And this wine is mostly Cabernet and Merlot. I think it's 87% Cabernet, and the rest is Merlot. So we've changed things a little bit from the 16. We've added some Petit Verdot and Malbec in there. But it's just...
And that is 100% estate, right? The 76?
It is not, actually.
It's not. Okay.
It is not 100%. We were using the estate, but also purchasing some fruit at that time.
There you go.
But it's really nice. I'm
It
impressed.
is, yeah,
I think it's just the same style. We've been making wines the same way with balanced acidity, lower alcohol, 12.8% alcohol in this one. Thought that was pretty fun.
That's cool. Yeah.
You don't see that in a lot for a while.
No, especially nowadays. Everything's 14.5%, 15%. So yeah, that's nice.
But the wines are still made in the same style. So definitely will be age-worthy. If you are one of the lucky people to have a 1976 in your cellar, I'd say drink it now. If it's been stored properly, it's tasting really nice. I don't think you'll be disappointed, but don't wait any longer. I think you'll enjoy the fruit and the life that it still has.
If you're tasting what we're tasting here with good storage, it's a nice wine.
Now's the time.
Open it up.
Yeah. And to open a bottle of wine, John, what would you use?
Yeah, so we actually just used a new corkscrew called a Durand. We have a video on that on how to use it, but it's this guy right here, and it's actually a great tool to use for older wines. If you're not comfortable with an Osso, that thing makes it so much easier to pull that cork out. So check out that other video. We'll explain how to use it and how it works, but it's great.
Yeah.
I like it. It's a nice tool.
Let's try the 16 now.
Let's do it.
Very different.
Yeah.
A lot more life in this.
So yeah, starting with that color, you're looking at a dark purple, really youthful wine.
And a blackberry.
Tons of dark fruit on there.
Wow, it's incredible.
Yeah, and palate-wise, I mean, if we were to compare something with the 76, it would be that acid, which is, kind of the Jordan style. It's still in the 16, it's still in the 76, and it kind of helps that wine age for that, 40 years for that 76. But man, that is beautiful at 16.
But even for like a young wine, I'd say the tannin profile too is still really smooth and pretty seamless compared to the 76.
Very approachable wine, as a 16. So this is a lot of fun. Like I like tasting these two.
Yeah.
Totally different. And but
stylistic
that similar backbone, right?
Yeah.
So really cool. Yeah, 16 growing season was pretty low key if I remember correctly. It wasn't. It was a winemaker's growing season. No big
pretty standard year
swings. Yeah, weather was nice. Long ripening season. So in terms of a growing season, 16 was great.
I'd say fruit profile is really it's big and lots of dark fruit. Maybe not like the 12, but more along the lines of like the 13 vintage.
13, yeah. Tannin wise too, more along those lines. 13 was big. 16 not so much, but still in that line, I would say.
Yeah, and this one's, obviously has a lot of life left.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this will age for a long time.
You'll notice with the 16, this is our second year being 100% French oak, and really the finish is just a little bit smoother, and you're not really kind of getting that vanilla, very slight vanilla or coconut that the American oak was bringing in. So it's really just even more French in style.
And I think it really helps the tannin profile too. Like Maggie was saying, it's very approachable right now, and it's kind of silky already as a 16. I think that has a lot to do with the aging process on French oak. It really helps the structure of the wine. So I think it's going really well with our new aging program.
It's a fun decision to make.
Yeah.
It's been a fun tasting.
Yeah, this has been a lot of fun. Again, the 2016 we are releasing May 1st, so you'll be able to get your hands on it then. And yeah, I couldn't say anything else about these wines. They're great, tasting fantastic, and yeah. Cheers, Maggie. Till our next video.
Cheers.